Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. Finally, I'm here with the video from Hungary. As I promised you before, this is the first video from Hungary. This is the first kitchen what I cleaned in my own country. I was super excited to show you this video, to show you a Hungarian home. The owner who lives here works in the hospital. He has a very great job. He also told me that he doesn't feel like he is depressed. He just doesn't know how to clean. He also asked me like what is the key to keep up the condition after I finish the cleaning. In this case, the only thing what he can do is call a cleaning lady who comes once a week, 2 times a week, and help him to keep up the conditions. Let me tell you, I got a message like months before from this guy when I knew I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna, visit my country. So I posted on Facebook in my city, page, and I told them like, hey, this is me. And I'm ready to have for some, Hungarian people. And he just sent me a message. And when I asked pictures, I was like, okay, I definitely want to help you. I definitely want to clean your home. And I was very scared, like under the months, he's just gonna disappear and I'm not gonna find him. So to make sure this job is going to be mine, I messaged him like, hey, 1 more month left. And after like, hey, 2 more weeks left. And after I was like, hey, I am ready to clean your home. I was also worried about it. Like Hungarian people is a little bit different than American people. And probably I can say that like whole Europe it's much different. American people are nice and accepting a lot of things and not that judgy. European people are very judgy. Hungarians are really judgy. So what Hungarian people used to say like, oh, you're not gonna find any dirty home in Hungary because Hungarian people are very clean. But I knew it. It's not like not true because we can say that like Hungarians are clean, but Americans are not. Depression, mental health problems, any health issue problem, it's not depend on the country. You can be French, Spain, Hungarian. It really doesn't matter if you are sick. But the thing is like how the people who around you accept all these things. Like, for example, Hungarian people used to say like, oh, depression is just like because you don't work enough. This is what they used to say. Or, I can imagine it's same in Russia, like, oh, you are not depressed, you are just lazy, you are just, you don't have a job to do. That's why you feel like you're depressed. So this is what they used to say. Or in some country, they don't accept like ADHD or autism. So this is how sometimes European countries are hard. So yes, some people was really surprised about I found a home like this in Hungary. And I was also really worried about it, if he really gonna open the door for me and let me in with my camera. I didn't know how they think about this. Like I told him before, but when we are there and I am ready to visit the people who ask my help, sometimes they just closing and they not opening the door, they don't pick up the phone for me. So I was worried. I'm sorry, but as you see, I am in his kitchen and I'm cleaning his kitchen, so that's mean everything went well. I don't even know if I want to talk about this part. I cleaned some kitchen, I cleaned some bathroom, but I swear to God, Hungarian grease, it's something else. It's really hard to clean. It's very sticky. that kind of sticky where it's really hard to clean. Of course, I had to use a lot of products. Here what you see, what I'm really doing, I'm spraying with the degreaser, and I just let to sit. And here I was like, okay, you can see, you see that how sticky it's just really bad. So what I was thinking is, first I'm cleaning the top, I'm removing all the piece of food, and after I'm gonna spray all around, and I just let to sit because I was pretty sure here I need more than an hour to clean this, even if not a big thing. It's very dirty, and I hope you heard that how I say it. Not dirty, but I said dirty. Okay, so I'm learning. I also speed up this video because this cleaning was very detailed, and it's already a long video, and I'm trying to show you everything, but I also try to keep up the focus. I don't want you to lose the focus and not being interested about the rest. So I had to speed it up because I feel like I want to show you everything. I don't want to miss any part. Of course I did, but yes, if I'm not speeding up, this is going to be a day-long video, and I don't want that. This was kind of surprising me. I have no idea what was the last time when he did the dishes. And I hope you see my beautiful clean with Barbie shirt. So I was needed this because number one, when someone see my video, I want them to know this is a clean with Barbie video. Number two, some people sharing my video and make money with my video. And what's going on with these videos? I can't do anything. It doesn't matter if I ask people to, try to report those videos on Facebook and TikTok. They don't do anything with those, pages. So when someone taking my video and make money with it, I want other people to see that's actually my video. And hopefully that brings some, audience on my YouTube channel. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but hopefully. It's just like, it makes me really mad, but it's in this situation I can't do anything. Of course I could, work with a lawyer or something, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of money, so sometimes it's just like, it's not worth it. To clean this sink, I used Cif, I used a dish soap, and I also had to use a degreaser because it was really sticky. And first, when I washed all around with Cif and the dish soap, it was still sticky. So after I just sprayed around with degreaser, yes, and it helped to melt the dirt. And I already want to tell you, I am so excited about the next weekend video because then I will show you how I cleaned the bathroom. And I'm not lying when I say that this is a masterpiece. I feel like this is my best cleaning ever, that bathroom. Like, I cleaned some bathroom and kitchen and in the apartment before, but I feel like this is my biggest job, my biggest cleaning, and the biggest and the most amazing transformation ever what I did. I already showed you in the post like the before and after picture of the toilet. That toilet was clogged, and I think this was the third toilet what I saved. I have a video where that was the first toilet what I did, and I couldn't save that toilet there. We had to call a specialist. But after I had some toilet what I saved, and I told to the owner here, like, listen, I don't know how much you know me, how much you know my videos and what you know about my cleaning, but I'm ready to go to the end. Like, I want you, a working toilet. I told him, like, let me try to clean. Let me try to unclog the toilet. Even if I can't do that, I am trying to make clean. So if you need to call a specialist to clean that, or fix the toilet, you're not gonna feel ashamed because the toilet will be clean. I told him, like, I need a solution to clean the toilet, something strong, but it goes down and try to help with the clotting. And I couldn't believe when the water was running down. And then I was like, yes, I did it again, even if it was smelly and dirty, but I just did it. I was so proud and happy. And here we are again. I am trying to clean this top stove. Oh my gosh, I don't know what's the name, but please don't correct me now because I can't remember. It was still very, very sticky, and I was like kind of worried, like, okay, Barbie, how you gonna go clean this? How you gonna make a shiny top? And yeah, I couldn't remember, but I had to cover back, yeah, and I was focusing on something else. I tried to clean everything what it's possible to, clean in this kitchen. I'm pretty sure I couldn't be that detailed what I really want, but to be honest, to clean a kitchen like this, you need like a week. And I don't have a week to clean kitchens because, I have to do and I have to clean more rooms and more house, what I said yes to clean in Hungary. So this is why I tell to everyone, the cleaning what I am doing is a basic cleaning. I am really sure after I finish they still have to clean some surfaces, or in this case I didn't move the the washing machine or the fridge because it was too heavy and I don't want to destroy anything. If I have help and I know I'm able to move, then I'm doing, but not in this case. That's washing machine, it's super heavy, so I didn't do that. So that's what I'm saying. Behind the washing machine, it's probably the wall is broken, so piece of walls, we can find that, or the bottom part, it's dirty. So that's what I'm saying, like, after I finish they still need to clean a little bit, but not as much as before, and I really hope that helps them. After I finish with this apartment, it seems like we have to go to Spain because our package is just arriving. I already mailed to the company because first all the package will arrive to Poland, and from Poland we still have to pay for FedEx or for the guy who shipped to Spain. And it's I don't know, I hope everything will be good and will go smooth, because right now the lady seems like she doesn't really understand. We don't want any package to Hungary, but we already want to ship to Spain. And actually on the shipping paper I already gave the Spanish address. So now I feel like this is the last biggest thing to need to go okay, because we really need our stuff. um and I don't know, it's just like it's looks like it's not gonna be that smooth what I want, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but anyway, so in the next week my plan is I will finish with this apartment, then we can go to Spain, pick up our stuff, go to the apartment what we're gonna rent, and make all the papers. um we need to find a good school for the kids because still they don't have a school, and I hope we are not late. That's also going to be very, stressing. And of course we also want to enjoy Spain a little bit, and after we're gonna come back to Hungary because I still have other jobs, other apartment to clean, and also my boyfriend Random Johnny also want to spend some weeks with his parents, because right now I am and my family is in my father's house. So yeah, this is what we want. And after, of course, go back to Spain and enjoy a couple of weeks before the school is starting. And also, the job thing, I still don't have any apartment. So my plan is I am going to print some flyers, and put in bus stops or something. It's going to be very interesting because right now I'm gonna start from the beginning, and I really need to build up this business. So it's going to be interesting, and I hope like I'm gonna give some motivation for other people who struggling to start in something new. Like you can hear me, like I'm gonna start from nothing, from zero, but I know I will be successful, and I will find some home what I want to clean. People will know my name, like, hey, Barbie's here and she's ready to help for others who is in trouble. Yes, it's going to be a very interesting journey. Oh, I also want to tell you, Hungarian homes are not really different from New York homes, because here they also have a lot of and the same type of spiders. Yay! On the last week, we went to the little forest, what I know from my when I was a kid, and I knew there is a lot of frogs and fish and everything, and I just wanted to show to my sons because my oldest son he really likes to catch every bug, every frog, every snake, everything. So I promised him I will show him that place, and he was so happy, and me too, because there was a lot of frog. So we tried to catch them and they was faster than us, but my son he catched a little snake and he fell and the snake just disappeared. We wanted to make a picture because it's just so cute, like he likes every these kind of animals. And it's really interesting to show to my kids what I saw when I was a kid, and I enjoyed the same things. And now it's just my son asking like, mommy, how you know this place? And I'm like, I grew up here, so this is how I know all the place, what it's like enjoyable. And it's so cool to walk on the same streets with my kids now. It's just really a wonderful thing. The owner usually never homes. I met with him only once. Usually he works a lot. Um, as I told you before, he works in the hospital. He has a very good job and a very important job. So we always send a message each other. Yesterday morning he went to work, so I finished with his bathroom, and today morning he just sent me a message like, Barbie, maybe I never ever had a bathroom like this. I have no idea what was the condition when he moved in or why he said that, but it's just like made me so happy. And this is why I am really doing this job, because I really like to give these people back their home. It's a very amazing feeling. Like, I never lived like this. I had depression, but I never lived like this. And I have no idea how they feel when for years they living in this condition, and one day when they go home everything is just, I don't say like everything is clean, because I'm not able to clean a whole apartment without them seeing, but at least the kitchen. So I don't know how is the feeling when you step out from your apartment and the kitchen is still dirty, but when you come home the kitchen is clean, or the bathroom. It must be an amazing feeling. And I know it's like an amazing feeling to, after I don't know how many years, he is able to use his own toilet again. um Here is the question, is like how he did before. I asked someone like, how you going to the toilet, and she said, I am using bag. And it was interesting because she didn't throw away nothing else, but she always removed the poop bag from her apartment, so she didn't throw it just somewhere. It was very interesting, and I also feel super bad because it must be so hard to poop in a bag for years. There is another sad thing, is like most of the thing is already destroyed in this apartment. Everything is broke and it's falling, and it's this apartment is not in the good condition anymore. Especially the wooden furniture, it's already, it's now melting, but it's like it's wet and getting rotten, and the legs are broken, of the furniture. So in this case it's really hard to make a livable apartment again, but I'm always trying my best. I always try to give a maximum. um but I feel bad because I want to give them more. I want them to be able to use every furniture, but sometimes it's just not possible, like for example in the bathroom, like everything is broken, and the water is running, and you have to be very tricky to stop the water running, and it's super bad. It's just bad. I hope you don't mind because I speed it up so much. I feel like after like 1 minute, it's you always say like, oh Barbie, your videos are not boring, but if I show you how I'm cleaning this stove for 10 minutes, then it's boring, But if I speed it up, I show you everything how I clean, but it happens under 1.5 minutes. So it's like it's still enjoyable. And safe is still a blessing. when we go to Spain, we're gonna move to Spain and we're gonna have all the papers and all the tax number and everything. I will start to work with Hungarian Scrub Daddy. Well, it's going to be amazing. So you can see Scrub Daddy sponges in my videos. I was waiting for this for such a long time to Scrub Daddy, see me like Barbie's here and she's cleaning well, so let's sponsor her. This is a really big thing in my career, and hopefully they're gonna help me to reach other cleaners and content creators. That would be so great. So this is the washing machine what I was talking about before. It's like pretty heavy. I am not able to move, so I feel so bad because I know behind the washing machine is not that clean. You can see the wall is not in the good condition. Hopefully somehow he will get help with the wall and everything. It's a big question after I finish with the cleaning. They call more help to fix stuff in their house or not. Anyway, I feel like I gave a good base. They can start if they want, or if they can afford it. It was in New York. Usually I work in project. Now in Hungary, we don't really have those projects. I mean, we have it, but not as much as in New York. So usually people are renting these apartments for a lot of money. And I don't know how much they can afford or who should pay. I mean, in this case, when it's like kind of their mistake, like they destroying the house, they have to pay it. So not the owner. And it's also really interesting. So imagine a building in Hungary, but in the building every apartment has an owner. So not one people own the building, not as in New York. Every apartment has a different owner. This is how it goes, and this is how it works in my country. Not every day, but on 2 or 3 days, Random Johnny was able to come with me, and he's helped me to fix some stuff. For example, this one, the stove, because it was keep falling out. So he fixed that. He's not gonna have a problem with this anymore. I don't know what happened or how it looked like before, but now it's just like it was really, really destroyed. Maybe you're noticing that, like I am always using paper for cleaning or wipe down the surfaces. I don't buy microfiber clothes because I just realized in Hungary the microfiber clothes are super expensive and I couldn't find any big package of microfiber clothes. It was so much easier in New York because people sent me everything what I was needed through an Amazon wish list. When we are in Spain, I want to find all the online shopping option to order more because microfiber clothes are so much better than this paper towel. This paper is really, really weird. It's getting wet so fast, but at the same time, it's not really, drying the surfaces. So I'm just not really satisfied with it, but I am happy because it's better than nothing. And I don't know what happened today, but I have to search the words probably because I am not really practicing English anymore. I don't know. Also, my mouth is very, very dry. I don't know what's going on today. The summer is just getting hot in Hungary, so maybe that's why. And also now to editing the videos, it's really different because I am not in my own house and I am always busy because people are around me. I have to check the noise because I don't want you to hear any noise like how my family is talking or something. And I feel like I can't really focusing to editing the video because everything is different now. So I can't wait to go to Spain and find, our peace. We already, we have an apartment already, but calm down a little bit and go back to the normal days. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I am so happy I can enjoy the time with my family and I can spend time with my family. But when you already lived in separate and now when you live with other people and it's just, the time is, I don't know how to explain, but it's just so weird to editing the video now. And I want to enjoy my own apartment and focus on my job and how I'm editing and how I'm making the voiceover under my video because now it's just like everything is different. I don't know if all what I said make any sense for you, but what I really want to try to tell you, it's like I feel like right now I can't focus on my video that much what I want. That's the point. It seems like the fridge is same everywhere. In America, that was the first place where I saw fridge with many many bugs. And it's same in Hungary. Like if your fridge is like dirty, you can make sure the bug's gonna move into your fridge. In this case, I didn't clean the freezer. The freezer was full and totally okay. If I saw the door was dirty, I was clean that, but otherwise the freezer was okay. Usually the freezers are okay. And if I am not wrong, I will start to do the floor in this part, and that's mean we are closer to show you the before and after parts. Before I wash the floor, I have to scrape up the dirt. And also, when I do the floor, I am not used to clean the edge of the furnitures because it's still going to be dirty from the floor. So it's also a step-by-step moment. I am telling you this step-by-step moment. No, it's a step-by-step thing. I'm sorry. I am telling you this because you can see the side is still so dirty, and also the washing machine side is going to be dirty, but you can clean that after you clean at the floor, and you're not gonna bring back all the dirt from the floor. Also, you can see that thing under the sink where is the blue, I don't know, garbage can have it. I couldn't do that part because that's totally destroyed. That's not possible to clean. That's need a renovation. So that part is really ugly, and I didn't want to show in my video, and I didn't want anybody to see that, so I just covered with the curtain. That was the only thing how I can fix that. So you're gonna see me here, I am washing the floor, but that floor washing is not the final. I started to work on this kitchen on the last week, and we are still wash the floor on this week too. So don't think like that's the only washing what I did, that's the only mopping what I did in this kitchen. We washed the floor many times. And still we have to wash the floor all over again because the bedroom and the living room is not done yet. So the owner also gonna bring out all the dirt from the rooms, and we'll make dirty the floor here and in the bathroom. I hope it's not gonna happen. I hope he will wash the floor. But if it's, I don't blame him because it's really hard to keep the floor clean if other rooms are still dirty. And the hot water in this building is just really hot, like boiling hot. and that helped me to clean the floor so well. I really like to use a hot boiling water, even if it's burning my hand, but I know that cleans really, really well. And now finally I am able to show you the before and after videos. I really hope you enjoy that. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in the next week. Bye! Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. As I told you on the last week, I will come with a very interesting cleaning. I was super excited about this bathroom because as you see, it's very, very dirty. And look at this bathtub. It's just like amazing. To be honest, random Johnny said like, oh my gosh, Barbie can't clean this. It's not possible. I mean, he didn't think that I can't clean it. He thought that this is not cleanable. And the toilet. Yes. So I think in this part I will shock you. I hope you are excited about the end, about the last videos, the last shots, because I can promise you it will be very, very good. And I also try to tell you what products I used. Okay, after I show you how this bathroom looks like, it's time to start to clean. The furniture was broken, but I have no idea what the owner wants to do with that, if he wants to throw away or not. I found so many razors, so I was very, very careful. I am always careful when I know it's probably a needle there or razors there because I don't want any accident. Oh, this is so many. Okay, so you saw the toilet, right? You know what is this? This is a toilet cleaner. It's cleaning a clog, and that's not a clog. And when I find a couple of empty bottle already, I always care because that's mean the owner already tried to fix the toilet or the bathtub or the sink, whatever, something what is clogged. So yeah, I was super, super scared. But in the same time, I promised to the owner, like, even if I can fix the toilet, he can make sure I will clean the toilet. So if he needs to call a specialist to fix the toilet, then he doesn't need to feel any bad because the toilet will be clean. And actually, the owner was so happy with that. The curtain was in a really, really bad condition. It was disgusting, dirty, and moldy. So I just put in the garbage. And the water was running all around because the curtain was wet, but not the curtain is my biggest problem.
Hungarian spider.
Oh, I don't want to see any Hungarian spider. And oh, what is that? Can you please? Looks like a black widow. Go. I don't like water. Oh, it's another spider. Gross.
So if you ever want to know if Hungary has some spiders, why it freaks me out, the answer is yes. We don't have any poisonous spider but gross spiders. And I hate spiders. But I still don't kill them. Here I cleaned the water up a little bit because I don't want to step always in the water because it makes me so mad. And I continue to throw away everything what it doesn't need it anymore or it's totally destroyed. And I also want to tell you today is Saturday, what it means like I came out with a new video, but not this is the point. The point is I am recording the voiceover from Spain. We just arrived today. We had to wake up 1 a.m. and we had to be on the airplane at 5:10. And right now I have no idea what time is it. Oh, and look at this. It's a brand new toilet seat. Hey. So the time right now is 3:55 and I am actually with my family in the new apartment and we are so excited. My oldest son is just keep crying because he really wants to go to the beach. But still I have to work a little bit, but after I promise him we're gonna go somewhere. And yes, all around the window is very, very dirty and I also find some very interesting insect. I don't know what kind of bug is that, but I will kill them. So what I really used here is I mixed hot water with some strong dish soap and that's what I use. After I just rinsed, of course I also scrubbed a little bit and I rinsed and I cleaned it with a paper towel and ta-da, it's much better. Bathtub time. I was really excited about the bathtub. First I had to remove this sticker. Yep. And here what I used is a black box. Anyway, the black Domestos, what is actually green. So yeah, but we all call it black Domestos. Anyway, it's super strong. I feel like I always use Zap toilet cleaner and I think it's the same strong, so Domestos is my new favorite friend. Here I am not really scrubbing yet, but what you can see I am try to put solution all around in the bathtub because I want to make sure it starts to melt the dirt, but I also couldn't control myself, so I started to scrub a little bit because I really want to see if it's really effective or not. And after I just put more all around, and I also here I made like a concentrate, like I put water and this green Domestos. I really didn't want to use the green Domestos directly on the tile because I just didn't want any issue, but it was working around the tile and around the bathtub very good. I was super happy. Probably you can hear on my voice how tired I am, and actually the good thing is today we already went to the office because we need internet in the house and the guy was speaking English there, so I was super happy because I didn't have to speak Spanish even if I want to learn, because if I'm in Spain, I really want to be nice with them and learn the English. Oh my gosh, not English. Learn the language at least as much as possible because I really want to be nice with them because I am in their country. This is number one. Number two, I really want to have conversation with Spanish people. And also today we got a Spanish phone number And the guy was speaking English, so it went very, very easy. I'm just super happy. Number one, because it seems like I don't have to forget my English, because there is still people who speak English, and because everything went really, really smooth. On the next week, we're gonna go to school to try to find school for the kids, and also we're gonna go to the bank. And my kids are singing in the back. I am pretty sure they are tired too, but they are just laughing all day and they are not listening, because they are super excited, and probably because they are feeling like the parents are a little bit nervous and they don't know how to act like now. So yes, we had a lot of fights today. We was flying and fighting today. Oh my gosh. So yes, on the next week we're gonna go to the bank to get a bank card and also get the NIA number and IE number. I don't know how you say, but we call NIA. And stuff like this. And when you start a brand new life in the new country, that's mean like you don't have everything. So today we went to shopping, and to be honest, the prices are much better than in United States. We went to Mercadona and we paid like 160 something dollars, but we had to buy almost everything. We bought some food. We also bought a detergent for washing the clothes, toilet paper and wipes and stuff like this. So a lot of things. I feel even if we would shop this in Walmart, we would pay like $300 or something like that. So the prices are definitely better than in the United States. And also we got, the bad thing is like here is not really unlimited internet for the phone, but we bought something like 200 megabytes, and also they give extra 100 megabytes. I don't know if it's going to be enough for me when I'm using a lot of internet, but let's see. But the price what we have to pay is $20 per month. And also we're gonna have internet in the house, and for that we're gonna pay like $20 per month, which is super cheap. Actually this is not dollars, this is euros, so like 20 euros, and yeah, the phone also 20 euros. This is much cheaper than in United States, because in United States we are, and here you can see the bathtub. It's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself because it's so beautiful. And let's go and clean more stuff, but still I didn't finish the story. So for the phone we paid like $60, which is still not bad. 60 or 63, it's still not bad. Everything was unlimited and I was just super happy with that. But this price is much better, especially if I don't gonna have any issues with the internet, because I really need internet. So let's see, I don't know, right now we feel like everything is new. We feel like we are a baby here, start a brand new life somewhere what you don't know and you don't speak the language yet and blah blah blah. It's just like, yes, it's a little frustrating, and also we are just super tired. And now let's go back to the cleaning a little bit. So here the mirror was very dirty. I used the mixer water. No, the what is the name? I'm sorry, I'm super tired. So since pine sol is not available in Hungary, I'm using dish soap mixed hot water, and this is really good because it helps when something gets greasy. So this is how I cleaned the mirror first, and after I just use a regular window cleaner solution. And here you can see I use the black Domestos again with the sink, but I really made a mistake and I feel so bad about that. You can really see how I'm cleaning this sink because I am always covering and the autofocus is always goes to my back. I really hope you can enjoy this little part. I feel bad because it was a really interesting cleaning, and it's just so annoying when you can see that, but you can see my back. I know. I have no idea what I'm singing here, but it seems like I was really happy and excited. The dog and the cat right now left in my father's house. We didn't want to fly them again. Number one is because super expensive. Number two, after we finished everything and our stuff arrived to this apartment, we still gonna go back to Hungary a little bit. In this apartment, I didn't finish the living room yet. Oh, and also it was super cute and it made me so happy. So the guy, first, okay, it was a story. Oh, the toilet. Oh my gosh, so many things what I want to tell you. I don't know if you are strong enough to watch this part, but if not, just, turn away, turn your head away, because this is, I know, probably it's very disturbing for you. That was the only way to clean this toilet, and you know me, I did this before 2 times. And now let's go back to the story, what I want to tell you. So yesterday I shared a couple of pictures from this apartment on my Facebook page, and there was a lady who left some very interesting comments, and I was assuming she knows the owner of this house. She knows who lives in this apartment, and I asked her like, excuse me, but do you know this person? And she was like, yes, I know him very, very well. And I told her like, even, oh, because she left a rude comment like, oh, he's not gonna change, and she also said like he already got a help, but he just turned back this way. And I asked her very nice, like, please stop to sharing information about my client, because even if she knows him, it's like, it's not a reason to left some comments about his life. And after, of course, I texted to my client and I asked him if he knows that person. And he said like, yes, I know her. She is actually my ex-girlfriend mother. And he also told me a story about this. She just left. Anyway, it's not our business. So I canceled that person from that page because I don't need any drama. I don't need anybody to share information about my clients, because number one rule, I am always protect their information. You don't need to know who they are. What I want to show you is the cleaning, how I'm helping for people. I want to give you a little interesting thing. I want you to relax under my video. I want to motivate you, and I don't want you to think about like who is the person who lives here. So after we was talking with the owner about this lady, he told me like, Barbie, you have no idea how much you helped me. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are so nice, and I really like to help people, and this is the best thing, to give back the home for the people who asking my help. And he told me like, and he also sent me a picture like, Barbie, I actually started to paint my apartment, and I wanted to cry. Because all the time when they do something for their house, for their situation, they are step a big and they buy some furniture, or they just keep up the condition or start to paint. This is amazing, and this is the reason why I'm really doing this job. And this is the reason why I don't care. I had to clean this toilet with my hand. Because number one, this toilet is working. Number two, I able to give back someone's life. And I also want to know if I am a magician and I can clean this toilet. And I also want to surprise you with a very satisfying moment when I made this toilet working again. So I have so many reasons to clean like this. I use black Domestos, the green Domestos, some degreaser. And maybe you asking why did I use degreaser? The reason is because it was a really greasy toilet and I couldn't clean, not even with the Domestos. So the degreaser was very, very effective. Here I cleaned the sink again because I used the sink over and over again and it wasn't really clean, and I just used an extra thrift and extra, scrubbing to make very shiny. And it's always so funny, and I'm always telling about this, but it seems like I am cleaning for so long. Like, I can't believe how long I was cleaning this sink. Like, I'm touching and playing with and petting and I'm being cute. And after I was like, damn, I am cleaning this sink for 15 minutes now. Here I am not really cleaning the floor yet, but it makes me so annoyed when, I'm stepping on dirt. And also I spoke about this before, but my brain is getting super confused when I see dirt on stuff on the floor. I feel like it's not clean and I don't know what is the next step. I'm totally freezing if the floor is dirty. And I use my scraper and I scrape up all the dirt because I feel like I need it. I need it because I don't know what is the next step. Because I feel like I didn't do anything. It sounds ridiculous, but it's interesting. But this is what I feel always.
Mi?
And while I'm cleaning the floor, I'm telling you another story. So while I was in Hungary, we was buying some stuff for the breakfast with random Johnny, and I saw a lady, and I told to Johnny like, I think I know that lady, and that lady is my ex-boyfriend's grandmother. And she was just a step after us in the line, and I was like, I am sorry if I'm asking you this, but are you this person's grandmother? And she was like, yes. Barbie, is that you? And I was like, yeah. I couldn't believe she really remembered me. And she was like, oh, Barbie, I saw you in the TV. And she was super nice. We went to usually before we start to work, or I start to work, or with random Johnny, doesn't matter, I always go somewhere outside and I eat my breakfast. Usually I buy a cocoa, a chocolate milk, and I'm eating some, something very easy. And then at that time we went to the playground, and that was where we used to eat our breakfast. And we also invited the grandma with us, and she came and we was very nice talking. And she also told me like, oh, Barbie, please come to my apartment one day. And I was like, okay, I will do that. And I really did that. I was visiting her, and she made a cake because she was so excited I'm coming. And I was spending with her like 2 hours, and to be honest, it was fantastic. She is super nice, and I really can't believe like she remembered me. I wasn't be together with that boy for too long. It was like probably for 6 months, but I still, I speak with that guy because it's like he's nice, I'm nice, so it's no reason to no talk sometimes, to ask like how is your mom or something. And after that afternoon, the boy's mom also called me like, hey, my mom just told me like you had a very great time together. So like they were super nice with me, and I really feel like they are my family a little bit. Like they were super nice, and I just can't believe after, even if we break up, with that boy, they are still likes me and they are nice with me. It was super good, and I was enjoying that couple of hours so good. And of course my kids also enjoying Hungary and now Spain so much. We catch frog, we catch a snake, and you was asking like if it's a poisonous snake or something. And actually in Hungary we don't even call for a snake, it has a different name, but to be honest I don't know what is the English name, but it's like not really a snake, even if it's a snake. It's, I don't know, it's very confusing. I have no idea why we don't call it as a snake. Anyway, anyway. So that kind of snake, what is not snake, when you catch it, they are peeing so much. And that pee is very strong. And I forgot that because it was like, I don't know, like 15, 20 years ago when I catched that snake. And I couldn't remember how stinky they are, but they are stinky. It was they was peeing all around on my clothes. So when I was in the car, I was like, Barbie, you are so stinky. But it was so much fun. I made my son happy because mom catch the snake. So it was a very great time. And after the next day, we went to another place and I catch a frog for my son because my son was crying so bad, like, Mommy, please catch a frog for me. And after when I catch that damn frog, my son was like, I'm too scared to touch it. I was like, great. That's why I was, running after that frog to catch him for a good 10 minutes. And he was petting a little bit. He was touching a little bit and he told like, oh, how cute this frog. And after we just let that frog go. Yeah, so we have so much fun. And also having a new hobby, I realized I really like to bicycle. So every day when I was, we was in Hungary, me and my oldest son went out and we was like on a bicycle like an hour, and after 1.5 hours, and then the next day it was 2 hours. We was enjoying so much. We was bicycling a lot, and we also, bought an ice cream, and we was just sitting and enjoying and talking. It was a beautiful moment, and I really like to spend my time with my son like this. Unfortunately, the little one is too little for this kind of fun, but soon he's gonna be old enough to enjoy this with us or just with me. I feel like every kid needs just a me time with the mom and the dad, so it's like I'm trying to give them for that. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. Look at this toilet style. Look at the design. Look at this. How easy to clean. Not like in New York when the designer just made a very interesting shape. Look at this. Easy to clean. Very smooth. And I can still believe we are really in Spain. We really made it. We was planning to come here for like 2 years now. Like a couple of months ago, every night we was watching a YouTube video from Spain. It was like a 4K walking in Spain, in Alicante, or it was like when people went to Mercadona or Aldi or different brand of supermarkets, you know, and they was shopping because I was super interesting about the prices and, you know, the quality and what kind of products they have it. So it was like, and today I went to Mercadona and I was watching the products in Mercadona and I was seeing the prices and I was like, oh my gosh, we really did it. We not just like was talking about it like, oh, probably one day we're gonna move to Spain. No, we did it. We did that with a dog, with a cat, with two kids. Moved from United States to back to Europe. And actually, I forgot that. I don't know if I spoke about that, but right now the dog and the cat is in my father's house. Probably I just started this story. Oh no, I just wanted to start this story when I started to clean the toilet. Yeah. Okay, so yes, we didn't want them to fly again because number one, that's a lot of money. Number two, we don't want to shock them. Number three is because still we're gonna go back to Hungary for a little bit because I didn't finish this apartment, for example. Still the living room is not clean. And also after we visited my parents, we're gonna visit my boyfriend's parents and we're gonna spend a couple of weeks over there too. And also I have some house what I have to clean there. The other interesting thing is like I already found another apartment in Spain, so probably tomorrow I'm going to clean. Even if I am super tired, I just really want to start it because I promised to the lady and I still didn't text her like I am here. So after I finish the video, I have to text her like I am here and I ready to start to clean your apartment tomorrow. Yeah, so many very interesting and busy thing happening in our life. So the first time you saw how I cleaned the floor with my hand and I was scrubbing, and after just make sure the floor is clean as much as possible, I went through with the mop, and this is the end, and I will show you the beautiful before and after shots. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you on the next week. Bye! Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. I am Clean with Barbie. This home is still from Hungary. I show you how I cleaned the kitchen and I also show you how I cleaned the bathroom, and the next step is the bedroom. You also have a living room but I couldn't finish that yet. I didn't even start that yet because we just came to Spain. So when I go back to Hungary, I will finish that too. But right now, let's focus on this room. I have no idea why I didn't do the clap thing, but at least I show you how I'm pulling up the gloves. As you can see here in the room, we can find all stuff, different stuff together. He had a lot of clothes. He was just throwing in next to the wall, and it was a lot of garbage under the clothes. I started with the clothes first, as usual I do, because this is the most easiest thing to collect all the clothes together. I don't know what is clean and I don't know what is dirty. For me, everything what is on the floor is already dirty. Even if it's folded, I don't care. That's gonna go to laundry. I started to collect them in black bags because I wanted to know them together. I also collect the trash in black bags, so to don't mix them up. When I fill up one bag of clothes, I place in the bathroom, and all the trash bags I place in the kitchen. So this is how I make sure I'm not throwing away any clothes bag. I'm sorry. I always make sure to don't throw away any important papers. Even if it's under the trash, it still can be important. It doesn't matter how deep in the trash, it still can be important. This is how it happened. I already found passport, or when I was in America, some social security number card, so many different things, what is important. But the owner just lost it. Imagine how happy they are when I found those important things. I used to find the car keys or home keys, what they say like, Barbie, oh my gosh, I lost that for years ago and I couldn't find, but finally you found it. Or the best thing, what I found, the lady told me, it was like a couple of video before, and the lady told me like, Barbie, somewhere I lost a diamond ring, and that's really important because I got that from my grandma, and I found it. I found that ring and I was super happy. And I not only found the ring, but I also found a diamond earring. She didn't say anything about that, but I just found it and I was like, is it diamond too? And she was like, yes, oh my gosh, that's also a memory. But she just forgot somehow, I don't know how, but I found it and I was super happy. Here I found so much money. I mean, not a big amount, but just lost it. It's, it's definitely a lot. I can call them like coins. Not the paper money. It's still a lot, and as you know me already, I am not putting away, but I start to collect, and I always give back to the owner because that's their money. I also found a lot of cigarette thing, and to be honest, I don't know what is that thing because it's not really for smoking, but it looks like a cigarette, and it seems like he never smoked that. I don't know what is that. I speeded up my video, so I have no idea what I'm really talking about here. I'm really sure I am singing something, but it seems too loud. I don't know. I'm just not slowing down my video right now because it works like, first I am editing the video. I am editing out those parts that I don't need from my video. And of course I also speed it up because this part is, if it's like in the real time, it's really boring. I know you always tell me like, Barbie, your videos is not boring me, but still, if it's in the real time, it is. So I have to speed it up. And that time, because I knew I am alone, I am not really focusing on what I'm singing or what I'm saying here because it's no conversation. So I am not listening my videos sounds. And when I stop with the voice recording, then I hear like, oh, I was singing, or oh, I was say something. Oh, and you can see the wall. That's a paper on the wall, and it's actually in the very, very bad condition. It's not only the paper starts to peeling off from the wall, but the wall got wet and started to getting melt, and it's came like a powder. Did you see that book? So this is how we know they're really trying to feel better, because he purchased that book to learn how to organize his home, and that's actually a very good sign. I also found some bags of trash, what also means he already started to collect the trash, but after he just gave up because he didn't feel any successful, or he wasn't satisfied with the result, or he just got tired, his eyes, his brain couldn't see any changes, and he just gave up. But that's also a very good sign for me, like they trying. And I am actually a little bit sad because I am still having a conversation with the owner. He sent me some beautiful pictures from the kitchen. He said like, listen, look at this. I am keeping up the condition, and he is not only keep up the conditions, but he started to paint. He painted the kitchen. He moved the fridge from one corner to the other corner, and he has a table with the chairs now, so he can sit down and he eat his food. I asked him if I can share those pictures, and he said like, Barbie, please don't do that. And I have to accept what he says. I'm pretty sure he has a very good reason why he said that. Did you see the wall when I moved the table? It just started to, peeling off or coming off the wall. So yes, but you know what? I don't need to prove that. I saw that with my eyes. I mean, I don't need to prove for you to believe in my job, even if I wanted. So I'm a little bit disappointed because he's not letting me to show that, because I also want to show you like, this is why I am doing. I got in the last week, I got from so many people like, oh Barbie, because I just show the shorts from this video, and they keep saying like, Barbie, these people are never ever change. And that would be a very good, proof like, no, they actually can change if you give a hand for them. But it's okay. It's okay. I actually knows that he started some changes. He started to work on his apartment, and that's actually enough for me. And I also finished with my first apartment in Spain. It wasn't really bad. And in this case, I want you to ask you to give me a little time to find those kind of jobs in Spain, what I actually used to do, the extreme conditioned homes. The next video, what I will show you is not that extreme. It's like a light cleaning, but it's a hard question because I started to do this with extreme cleaning, and I definitely want to continue. But if I can find those really extreme conditioned house, I still have to do the video thing, because YouTube is, I spoke about this before, like YouTube is very, very strict, and if you are not uploading videos, then that's it. It's really hard to come back, and I don't want to lose anything what I built up already. The house will be very interesting. It's really good. It's really easy cleaning. It's really easy organizing. But it's like I can tell you, I am not going to take out poop from the toilet in that home. But it's still good. And finally, I can show you a Spanish home, which also very, very good because I'm pretty sure so many people never seen Spanish home inside. So not even a cleaning. And I am very proud of myself because I saved this book. It was really sticky and I was hesitating to how to save because it's a beautiful book. It's a Hungarian book. So here what I'm spraying, it's water with some dishwasher soap. And I also use my scraper. I was very, very careful because I didn't want to make any damage on the book, even if it's already damaged. And I did it. I cleaned the cover and it's clean and you can keep this book. Hey! So yes, I am definitely trying to find extreme condition homes in Spain, but we have a lot of things to do. We just found a school for the kids, which is, oh my goodness, it's very amazing. It's a very small school, but it's very, very friendly. It feels like it's a family. They don't have too many classes. In United States, my kids already got a computer, a laptop, and I wasn't really happy about that because they didn't really control what the kids can see on YouTube. But here it's totally different. They are still using their hands to write and stuff like this. Like they really doing kids things. They are also learning on a laptop, on computer, but not as in USA. So that's very good. I really like the foods are super healthy in that school. The teachers are very, very nice. The classrooms are very cute. So the whole school is just cute. But for that we need to do a lot of paper jobs. We need to get our what is called a social security number. So we just got that yesterday, which is so excited. But still we need to do a lot of things, like where we live, get the insurance, get the bank card, get stuff like this. So literally start a new life here. But it takes time, and of course I'm trying to focus on my family, trying to focus on my job, trying to focus on all the things, and still we want to go back to Hungary. I have job what I have to finish. I actually have to finish one podcast too, and we are going to another city in Hungary because we also want to visit my random Johnny's parents, and then I also gonna work there too, and after come back to Spain and start our new life, like a real life. Like the kids gonna go to school and hopefully I'm gonna go to work. I also have a plan to put sticker on our car. Right now we have a car because we bought a car, but our car is still not in our hand because it happened some issue. Anyway, now we have a different car, and I don't want to put sticker on that car yet. So when we're gonna get our real car, then I'm gonna put sticker like clean with Barbie and I don't know, gratis limpieza, something like that. Oh, and I also learned something. Uno bolsa por favor. Uno cerveza por favor. These are very important. Just kidding, but yeah, I learned that what is bolsa means. So when I go, I actually can ask a shopping bag, And I'm always starting a different story and I never can finish what I really want to say, and that's funny, but at the same time it's not. So what I really wanted to say is I am trying to find homes. I see some people who is you can tell them they are not in a good condition, like mentally. um and I don't know what's going on in their home, but I definitely see sign of like not every people it's happy and non-problem problem free in Spain. I can see it's not only tourists in this part where we live actually. So hopefully they gonna trust me soon and they gonna ask my help. Yeah, this is what I'm hoping. And please don't judge or don't think like I am judging people about how they look like. I just already see the signs. I work together with so many people. I work together with people who has addiction, and I know what I'm talking about it. I can see on the people when I see them and they are drinking. I see so many beer bottles, and I can see on the face like they actually have problems with alcohols maybe, and that's already a sign like that person is not really okay mentally. I hope you understand what I'm talking about it. I am not trying to mean with anybody, but I see the signs already. So that's mean for me there is many people who needs help. I don't know. This is what I think. And I also gonna go to social service offices to talk to them. But as I told you before, I don't have time for everything. I'm trying to keep the balance, to don't do too much things, especially because we are still gonna go back to Hungary. So that's going to be like another month in Hungary. I'm not gonna be here, so I don't know. It's a hard question, but I definitely am on it to find homes where I can help and I can clean and I can change some people's life. I didn't finish behind the table yet, and I have no idea why I started to do this, why I started to clean the spider web, but I also want to tell you, I think it's a mistake. So on Friday, I broke my phone screen. So right now I have to use a mouse with my phone. Oh, okay, now you see I'm just turning back. And they can fix on Monday. So I'm pretty sure because I can use the screen very well right now. I pressed on another part of video, and that's why you could see that I was doing that, cleaning the spider web. Anyway, so I tried to collect all the trash from behind the table, but the trash pile is started from the living room where I don't clean yet. So in this case, what did I do? I moved the trash as much as possible and I closed that door between the living room and the bedroom. And as I told you, I had no more time to finish the living room because we just had to come to Spain. But I told to the guy, like, please don't touch it. Don't touch it because I want to finish. He was like, okay, I'm not gonna touch anything. So yes, this is what you can see in my video. I'm just trying to explain why you can see that. Here I'm going through on the trash if I find anything important or money or something, because I always want to make sure I don't throw anything important. And I am so sorry because sometimes you can see through all my leggings and you can see my little ass. So I'm sorry for that, but please try to don't see that. I don't know, close your eyes or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. But I like this leggings so much, and I always forget like if the light is goes from that shape, you can see everything. But I'm trying to edit those parts out, so I'm trying to not bother you with those views. And now let's see what is under the bed. This is always a big surprise. I mean, not for me, because I already know what is under the bed, but maybe for you. I am not trying to lift the bed because I don't know if it's going to break or not, or I don't want to destroy anybody's furniture. Sometimes people are asking, what is a very weird question, if I move away the cabinets from the kitchen, and I have no idea how this is possible, and I don't know how you can ask like that. Who moving the cabinets in the kitchen from the wall? I have no idea how they think that. Anyway, so I am not lifting the bed. Number one is because I am tiny and I am not that strong, even if you see I'm strong. And I don't want to break the bed just to make, perfect my videos. What I'm always telling, my cleaning, it's a basic cleaning, and after the owner can do stuff if he wants. What I'm really doing is I am making their life and their home better, but I am not a professional cleaner. It's very important to tell, because after I cleaned the bed, no, hold on, the bathroom. I cleaned the bathroom. I got so many judges like, oh, the tile is still not that good. Of course it's not that good, because it needs to change. Only cleaning is not gonna fix it. Only cleaning is not gonna fix the wall. The cleaning is not gonna fix the broken things. If it's something that's old and destroyed, it's gonna stay destroyed, because I am just cleaning. So that's why I'm telling you, because I feel like sometimes people, after they seeing my video, they want too much. They really like to hurt me or judging me. But I don't care, because I'm not gonna stop to do this, and I'm not gonna start to do in a different way just to make negative people happy. I am just telling you, because probably you don't want to be rude with me, but you don't understand why I didn't do that. But all the cleaners has limits. So this kind of cleaning, what we do, it's really, really hard. And yes, probably when you're sitting and you're seeing my video, you see some, oh, she was missing that, she was missing that too. But when actually we are here in this apartment and we have to focus on so many things, it's really hard to see everything what your eyes see it. So yes, we are not professional, or I mean me. I am not professional. I am pretty sure I am missing so many details, but I'm trying to do my best. And this is what you can see in my videos. Sometimes I'm very detailed as much as possible, but still I can miss some spot. But it's okay. I know I did a good job. I know the owner will be satisfied, but just don't put too much pressure on my shoulder, like, oh, Barbie, you didn't do that perfect. No, sometimes I'm not doing stuff on perfect, but I'm still doing. So this is, what I wanted to tell you. So no, I didn't leave the bed or something, and I didn't even move the cabinets from the kitchen. But so many people is asking me like, Barbie, do you clean the windows? And today I surprised you because I cleaned up the windows. Wow. Oh, and by the way, to fix my damn phone, it's going to be 400 euros. I can't believe for my phone so many times. I remember one day, it was in the last year, I put down my phone a little bit stronger than was necessary. I was very mad about something and I broke the screen. You couldn't see outside, but it was broke inside, and also the processor, it had to go to the garbage. So I remember I was sitting in the Samsung service and I tried to save all my videos and all my pictures, what I was needed for my job, because I remember I couldn't finish with one video and I had to save that. And now it's just like, I can't believe I came out. I had to make a copy from my passport and my family's passport, and still we don't have a copy machine or something like a printer. We have to buy that. Anyway, I just came out and there was so many stuff in my hand, and my friend was calling me and I tried to, I don't know, pick up the phone or something, and I found my phone and then the screen is just broke so bad. And it was working a little bit, and after it went so dark, dark, the whole screen, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, I can't even use my phone. And after, I don't know what, a miracle happened, and I just saw the screen again, and I'm actually, as I told you before, it's a miracle because I can work on my phone. Yesterday we went to the phone service and the guy was very, very nice and very helpful, but he told me like, what if you give me this phone and I give you another one for free? And those phones wasn't like my Samsung. Actually, I got this phone from Mac, from the Midwest Magic Cleaning guy, and I said no, it's not, I'm not gonna change my phone for those phones. But now it's like I have to pay 400 euros just for the screen, and it's like, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So now I will put something extra protection on my phone. I'm gonna buy a case. I'm gonna buy a case to save my phone. And this was that part where I was talking about it. I closed the door for temporary. This is how I separate from one treasure room from the other room when it's getting clean. And when I go back, I will clean that room, so it's not gonna be dirty, don't worry. But right now, this was the only way to fix that problem, to separate the two rooms. And I also thinking I feel so bad about the things what I said before, like sometimes we can see on people, they have problems in their life, they have mental health problems or they have addiction. I just really didn't want to be mean with anybody. I also want to tell you, sometimes when people are living in this condition and they are on the street, you can't tell about them how they really live. So don't think every people who lives in this condition, they looks like they don't wash their hair or they are stinky or something, because this is not true. I think in this case my English is not really enough to explain well what I was really thinking, but I really hope you understood what I tried to tell you. Yeah, I really hope. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not move that table again, the nightstand, because it was really hard to sweep up all the powder, all the wall piece, what it came off. So I didn't want to make more trouble. Yes, the guy needs to call someone who fix it. And then actually it's behind the nightstand, it's clean because I just cleaned it, no more trash, but I didn't move out again to wash the floor, for example, there. I hope you don't mind that. And this place, it's very, very wonderful. I'm in Spain. It's just like, I feel like we are in a dream when we go through on the little streets, and when we see so many beautiful things. For example, on this week we visited Alicante, the castle Saint Barbara castle. It was like beautiful. The view was like, I can't even describe for you that the sea was so blue. The sea, the streets, the buildings, the houses. It was like very, very amazing, and I feel very blessed. I can see that, and I can show that for my kids. Sometimes I'm thinking back to Bronx where we live, and it's just like so funny. At the morning time, what we did with my dog, it was like behind the building. It was where the people put the trash, and there was so many rats, and they was very active at the morning time. So when we went walk with my dog, he was chasing the rats in New York. So it's like, it's not funny, but it was fun for my dog. Anyway, so it's like the difference. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't say everything is perfect in Spain and everything is bad in New York, because New York also has a feeling like you are actually in New York, and I'm so blessed because I have that experience in my life to live in New York. But it's just so amazing to live in another country now. I can't even imagine that to live in my country. It's not the same feeling. I always wanted to live in somewhere where it's hot and the sea or the ocean is just blue. I always wanted to live in a place like this. I remember we was planning to move back to Europe like for 2 or 3 years. And I was checking an apartment in another European country, and when I saw the view of the street, I was like, I don't think I can live here. And I don't know which country was that. Probably was Netherlands. And I'm sorry, Colin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it was like, I said, like, it seems like it's Hungary, and I don't want to move back to Hungary, and I don't want to live in a country where this looks like my country, even if my country is very nice. But I was always, as I told you before, I was always dreaming about something like this, like a hot space, a hot country. This was my dream. When you don't have to worry about what you're wearing, because you just, take a short and something very easy top, and you just can go on the street, and oh, it's just beautiful. The water, the sea, it's super hot, and that's perfect for me, because what I really want to tell you, I hate winter and I hate cold. I can't function when it's cold, the weather is cold. And I feel like every winter in New York was super, super long, and I couldn't wait to get summer, because it was like, oh, I want summer already. And when the weather started to cool down, I always was super sad, because I knew the winter is coming, the long dark days are coming, and I'm not gonna do anything fun outside, because I just like to be outside. Yesterday with my family, we went for a long walk, and that was really amazing. It was like 9 p.m. already, but it was still sunny, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I wanted. And we went to the sea, we went to the beach, and we started to collect some shells and stones and stuff like this. We saw little fishes and crabs, and this is what we enjoy, and so beautiful. And I really hope everybody can enjoy this moment in their life. It's just so sad, like so many people never seen any beautiful places because their life is not letting to do that. Some people have really hard issues to buy food or pay the bills or go to the doctor's office, which is, it shouldn't be hard. Every people is deserve a normal life. Every people is deserve to, afford a car, a normal house, a normal healthcare, food. This shouldn't be a luxury things. This should be normal. And but I feel I'm very blessed. I'm not only blessed because I was working so hard. I remember when I went to New York, I made $10 per hour, and I was working very, very hard. And when I tried to ask $12 per hour, the owner told me, like, Barbie, actually I can give you more hour. And I was, thanks, but not this is what I mean. Not this is what I need. So I was working so hard to live in Spain today. But I know some people, it doesn't matter how hard they're working, because they have to take care their kids, the parents, they have credits, they have stuff, and they cannot be free, and I just feel so bad. And now, finally, I can show you the before and after shots. I'm so excited to show you the end shots, the after shots, because what I think, this bedroom just went super, super beautiful and livable, and it looks like a real home. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next week. Bye!